What up, people? This is your boy Crypto Salvo here, and today I'll be talking about Vectorspace AI. That's right, the ticker for this crypto is called VXV, and the Twitter community for Quant for Alliance Block has been amazing towards this crypto vector space VXV. They have been supporting with such enthusiasm and excitement for the growth of vector space AI. Now, what is vector space AI? That is what we'll be going through today's video. That's right, vector space VXV is basically an on-demand correlation matrix data sets, right? We see how data sets have not been many cryptos use case in our current market, and I believe that data sets are going to be the future use cases. It is going to come into mainstream. Even I was looking at Quiver Quant website where actually it is for stocks of how they show about the US Senate or the House, the White House, and their trading stats. The senators the senators trading stats and their growth in their portfolio and whatsoever. So I believe vector space AI is going to bring data sets even for the cryptocurrency market on like prediction markets, how the growth is going to be for a particular token in the crypto market. They are going to have predictions for that. How this data set is going to help many people out there. That's right. So what's the mission for vector space? The next big breakthrough in AI will be around language, right? They have quoted this that is done by Harvard, that is said by Harvard Business Review. Now they're saying while data might be the new oil, the data set is the refined gasoline that powers every machine learning, ML, and AI operation. When we talk about machine learning or even IoT, we think about IOTA, right? IOTA is also into the machine industry, the machine learning industry. So is there a possibility that we can see VXV or vector space working along with IOTA, a partnership with IOTA? It is possible. We can see that partnership, right, in the future. Now we focus on context control, NLP or NLU, natural language processing or understanding, feature engineering for hidden relationship detection in data related to space biosciences. Now the term biosciences is going to be huge in the VXV space, right? Literally it is going to be huge. In the coming years we are going to see the use case for these biosciences and mainly artificial intelligence that is going to be in the mix with it. Now we see, basically I'm not going to read word for word here. You can take a look at their website, do your own research. If you are looking into investing into any crypto tokens or vector space AI VXV, do your own research, check out their website. None of what I say or write or written here verbally or anything, right? There's even written here is not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research. That's right. All right. Okay. The technology wise, we see how they have said it is not magic, and also they are talking about the language models here. As you see you'll notice where in near real time, you'll notice we are processing information such as peer-reviewed scientific literature as is published by the minute from the National Library of Medicine along with other news and information sources. We then process this data by modeling it with a combination of ensemble of language models, etc, etc. So like they have information flowing in terms of science documents or scientific documents or research paper or scientific literature, right? It can be updated by the minute using the VXV technology, the vector space AI technology. And also this technology is backed by US patents, right? as specifically the US Patent 7 98791 2011 in collaboration with Lawrence Berkeley National Biosciences Division Laboratory, right? Now, these variants are based on patterns our team has invented, including a system and method for generating a relationship network. Now, you realize that this phrase relationship network or hidden relationship has been actually constantly mentioned throughout the whole first half of the page of VXV space, right? For hidden relationship detection data. Now, example, we see how the correlation between crypto assets like Bitcoin, XRP, VeChain, these tokens like XRP, VeChain, they follow very, very closely to Bitcoin's movements. They follow closely to Bitcoin's upside or downside, and Bitcoin is also correlated to the Dow, the S&P 500, gold or the commodities or the other markets out there, right? Or the stocks or even the stock market. And to see how they are correlated, in what way they are correlated, in how much are they correlated, and these questions can be answered using Vectorspace AI and VXV technology, right? So data provenance, lineage and governance, right? Our data provenance pipeline DPP hash controls data lineage. So they have data provenance algorithmically generated data sets, right? So they have data sets that's basically generated using algorithms. That is what it's saying here. And then they have deep analysis of global trends in peer-reviewed published scientific papers, patents, news, internet data, and research breakthrough. So I believe the key word for VXV is correlation, relationship between two different datas. Like what is the relationship? Is it an inversely proportional relationship, or is it a directly proportional relationship? If you have if you know maths, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure all of us have done maths, in our lifetime, and we see these terms play, and I believe that cryptography, or is basically the fundamentals are from mathematics. And so vector space AI, artificial intelligence, is definitely built upon these foundations, where we talk about the different relationships of two data sets or two data, right? So now we see even more than two datas, and that is what VXV is capable of. So we have VXV wallet enable API functionality, all right, and empowering retail traders and investors of all kinds. I'm going to take a look at this. One of our goals is to provide retail traders and investors with advanced tools used to trade the financial and crypto markets in new ways. Vector space context, controllable correlation matrix data sets can be used to create what we call the thematic baskets. These are group of assets such as equities or cryptocurrencies that share known and hidden relationship with one another in the context of a global event, theme, or topic. Detecting hidden relationships between equities, entities, and global events based on sympathetic, symbiotic, parasitic, or latent entanglement can result in unique opportunities connected to information arbitrage. This is what I was talking about earlier, right? That such as equities or cryptocurrencies, they share known and hidden relationships. Like, you may ask why XRP and XLM are moving. When XRP moves up, XLM moves up as well. When ADA moves up, XRP is correlated to ADA's moving up as well, upside as well. When Bitcoin is moving up, you see the whole crypto market is going up. Why? I had that question for a long time, and I believe that using the VXV AI, the vector space AI technology, we can find answers to those questions, in fact more deeper than we think. Now, their partners and collaborators here is PUBmed.gov and US National Library of Medicine, like mentioned earlier, and EMBL, right? We have The main partnerships I would like to talk about is Microsoft. That is insane. There's a huge partnership. The only other crypto token that I know that has a Microsoft partnership is Hedera Hashgraph, I believe, HBAR. And I'm pretty sure there are other tokens that are related to that are partnered with Microsoft. But here they've clearly stated they are partnered. VXV is partnered with Microsoft. And also the one that catches my eyes is CERN, right? CERN is a very interesting organization where, you know, they have, I mean, of course they have a lot of conspiracy theories. I mean, I used to research about these conspiracy theories of them coming up with a portal for parallel universe or another universe that they, you know, transfer the whole conscience of the world into another world, and that is why there are glitches, and that is why, you know, even the Monopoly man does not have that glasses anymore whatsoever. But it is interesting to see how CERN is part of this Vectorspace AI, right? So CERN is definitely a high-tech company, definitely organization that definitely will, which is huge, because if Vectorspace is partnered with CERN and CERN has agreed to partner with Vectorspace, that means they consider VXV as a very important technology for the future, and definitely they'll be using it in the coming years more. All right, so selected patents, papers, and awards. These are the list here, right? Now let's take a look at their dataset services. All right, like I mentioned here, using static and real-time data sources, they have dataset augmentation, where it is in the form of static and real-time context control correlation matrix data sets based on NLP, natural language processing and understanding. Our data sets can be applied in all industries to generate new interpretation, hypotheses, and discoveries. Like how they have demonstrated here, we see how the S&P 500, if you want to see how S&P 500 is related to cryptocurrency market, if you want to see S&P 500, how is it related to the energy market or the sectors, or how is it related to the telecommunication market, we can definitely use we can definitely use the VXV technology to answer those questions like mentioned earlier. They have real-time insights, right? Almost 1440 API calls per day. Actually, it's exactly 1440 API calls per day, as frequently as once per minute. The data set can be updated as frequently as once per minute. That is insane, right? Allowing for near real-time correlation scores. You see, I told you the key term here is correlation. So they have real-time correlation scores and insights that can be generated in isolation or as an augmentation to any external or internal data set. That is insane. It's not just internal, it is external data set that can be augmented as well. Also, as we mentioned about data provenance, there's built-in data provenance here. You know, you can check their infographic, video graphic here, right? All right, state-of-the-art data pipeline, where the Vectorspace data engineering pipeline takes unstructured text from any data source and applied state-of-the-art machine learning techniques based on NLP, NLU, which is unsupervised learning, to find hidden relationship between entities like genes or stocks or cryptocurrencies, as mentioned earlier. All right, once again, this is their partnerships, scientific papers, or public company news and social information that has been peer-reviewed, real-time peer-reviewed, published scientific papers here. All right, these are the data object types that have been processed by VXV. We have metabolism, we have genomic pathways, genes. Oh my god, this is a huge list. And we have synonyms, start and end marketing dates, toxicity descriptions, drug to drug interactions. This is huge, right? Drug to drug interactions, the dosage strength, the dosage form, how is it related, even the health. They are targeting the health sector. of course, because the science is basically this bioscience, right? So that is their main target audience. And then we have data acquisition and model training sources here. You can take a look at it. Encyclopedias, right? All right, now biosciences, as we mentioned earlier. All right, so this is your Dataset Builder, real-time data sets for hidden relationship detection for COVID, for ACE2, interferon, the vitamin D, omega-3, dexamethasone. Right, so even they are very relevant when it comes to this pandemic that we have been having for almost a past year or two, right, where they have a data set for SARS-CoV-2. Now, like mentioned earlier, they are learning self-supervised under the NLP and the NLU, which is natural language processing or natural language understanding. Now we can request a data set with custom features, in fact, by filling up this form and with your email. And they have a Dataset Builder API. So if you are a developer, you can go to GitHub, you can use this, so you can take a look at this if you're a developer, definitely. So once again, it is repeating what we saw earlier. Alright, so what are the use cases for this NLP based correlation metrics? Like, it creates unique sectors or clusters based on concepts and hidden relationship and compare their gains to S&P. Like example, the cryptocurrency market and S&P, like the Dow and cryptocurrency market. Determine if price correlations have similar concept or keyword correlation. Examine a symbiotic, parasitic, sympathetic relationship between equities. Automatically create baskets of stocks based on concepts and keywords, etc., etc. There is a huge use case here, right? An example question is, which drugs have potential hidden relationship with other drugs? That is a question. Like I mentioned, how the drug to drug correlation or relationship is huge, important here. And then we have pre-built sample data sets here for the NASDAQ and the OTC stocks from the NYC as well, the New York Stock Exchange. So they have use cases that have with Python code as well. Also, if you know what's Python, right? So now this is, I believe, their use cases white paper. So you can see basically an example of how the graph works, the correlation, predicting future correlations, right? So we can see that here. So yeah, now the recent news for Vectorspace AI, Mina J. Bissell, PhD in Vectorspace AI, Advanced New Space Bioscience Division. So currently we see how Vectorspace AI has not been actually really mentioned in the mainstream news. No one is really not talking about it yet. Only the quant community, only the Alliance Block community, or even the XRP community, they know VXV. But beyond that bubble, beyond that space, mainstream media has not picked up Vectorspace AI yet. I might be wrong, but I believe, I've not heard from any mainstream media yet, right? So this is going to be insane. The whole thing about the cryptocurrency market is to get in early before they talk about it in the mainstream media, right? So actually I tried to get into Vectorspace AI using Coin Metro, but sadly I was not able to do the KYC properly because of country restrictions and all in the country that I'm living in. So I am currently waiting for a Kucoin listing. That's right, and that is the rumor that has been going on for Vectorspace AI recently. I have been actually tweeting out saying, hey, can we get a Kucoin listing? I've been telling Kucoin when VXV. That's right. So I believe it's real. I believe it's the rumor is real. It's going to happen soon, and that is what many people are anticipating, because once VXV gets listed on the Kucoin exchange, which is one of the main exchanges out there, right? The most liquid exchanges out there, other than for crypto gems, for small cap gems. VXV is gonna skyrocket, guys. I mean, I heard about it when it was sitting at $3.80 USD. Right now it's around, man, it's around 12 USD. Of course, I missed the train. I could have definitely almost 5x, but sadly, or 4x my money. But because I couldn't, it was not accessible for me. Definitely I'm gonna get VXV once it comes on Kucoin. If you want to get some VXV, do your own research. As I mentioned earlier, none of this is financial advice. And also, the recent news is that the VXV company has been buying back. They have been doing buybacks from the revenue they have generated, right, in their company. They are doing buybacks. So definitely there is going to be a price appreciation for the VXV token. Right now it's currently at 7.79% in green increase. There's a huge upside, right? And their circulating supply is 37 million VXV. It is not verified by the project, but this is a circulating supply according to CMC, CoinMarketCap. Total supply is 50 million VXV. Max supply, there's no data. All-time high is $19 USD, right? I believe there's a huge upside coming. They've already have an ROI of 55%. That is insane, from 2 years ago to now, right? That is huge, right? So I cannot wait. I can't wait for this place to grow. I can't wait for this crypto to grow. I believe Quant, VXV, Alliance Block, ZCX or Hathor, LCX, these guys are like the Power Rangers. I saw this picture where Power Rangers, right? These are the Power Rangers, or even Cyrus, UOS, T-Loss. These are the Power Rangers, the small cap gems that I love, man. And I'll be talking about Unison, LTX, LCX in the coming videos, because I believe that these are the ones that are gonna make some money. This is not financial advice. Do your own research. That's right. I am going to be getting them. Of course, currently the market is hot. It'll definitely maybe the next market, right? I'll catch them more. Currently, they'll be under my shopping list for the bear market. In the next video, I'll be talking about my shopping list for bear market. I tweeted it out actually, and I'll be going in depth of my shopping list for the coming bear market. That's right. With that being said, I'm super bullish on VXV as much as how I was super bullish on Quant. I am super bullish on Quant still, and it is going to be a huge week for Quant anyways. Keep a lookout, keep your eyes on Quant. And with that being said, VXV is also the Quant community's house favorite. The Quant Fire's favorite is my favorite too. And definitely once there's a Kucoin listing, I am going to ape on to it. That's right. With that being said, do take a look out. Do take a look out at VXV. And that's all I have for y'all today. And take care. See y'all. Peace out.